Today I have Aaron Genetti here, owner of CrossFit Endeavor. We're going to be going over the standing box jump for you all. So he's going to go ahead and set up. The first thing that we need to note, setup-wise, his feet need to be under the hips. Kick yourself in the butt. Where your feet land is about where your hips are, so we don't need anyone going out wide or otherwise. Right under the hips, this is that power position. When he faces the box, we want to make sure that he's at least a foot away, if not about 1.5 feet. So within that range, you can find what's comfortable for him. This range can vary as the height goes up, so that's one thing to be aware of. Now, when it comes to doing the box jumps are raw explosive power, and they come from the hips. So we want to make sure Aaron is using his hips efficiently. So in order to do so, we're going to make sure he goes to about a 3 to 4 inch dip with his hips. Exactly where we want to be. Notice he's not grotesquely down, his chest isn't way over, we want to avoid that. The other thing is, we want to make sure that his arms are actually tracking with his hips, more or less elbow and hip. He also has what we call the reverse handshake back here. He's reaching back as if he's going to grab someone's hand. And we want to make sure that as he draws forward, his arms follow with his hips. This is going to create propulsion for this movement. Now, the next thing that we need to note when it comes to doing a standing box jump is that when he tucks, we want his knees to make sure that they don't go to his chest, but rather his shoulders. When it comes to flexibility, we're limited when we go to our chest. Box jumping is not a true test of a vert. It's how high can you jump, followed by how flexible are you. So we want to have a great range of motion. So Aaron's going to show you the difference between tucking to chest and then tucking to knees. So tucking the chest and then tucking to his shoulders, right? He brings those arms in, and you can see the difference when he goes chest and the difference from shoulders. See, we already have about 4 to 5 inches that he can play with now. That's going to allow him to go higher on a standing box jump and allows him to be more efficient with his hips. Now let's go into the landing position. This is actually something really important. Too often I see people landing really close together, not very ideal. We want to take out a lot of room of travel, so when he jumps, he's going to land in a squat stance, just like he would if he was doing an air squat. Notice his arms are out in front of him, his chest is over his knees. This creates a counterbalance for the movement. Aaron, go ahead and stand up for me. And he hits lockout for a good rep. Go ahead and step down for me. Unless you're going hard in a WOD or competition and you're not really worried about it, you want to make sure that you're stepping down. Stepping down is just better, especially as you're building up in height. Be aware of stepping down rather than bounding down or resetting really quickly. We want to make sure to take care of the body and the joints and not cause too much damage to those areas, right? So that he can continue to box jump into his later years. So we're going to have Aaron go another time and show us the movement at speed. Nice work. Stands, locks up, and then goes down. Go one more for us. Fantastic. Good control. Keeping that chest forward. Exactly what we're looking for. Thank you, Aaron. And that is the standing box jump.